growing up, I watched both of my parents work very hard. My dad, I remember watching my dad hitchhike in the snow, carrying his tools as a carpenter, and just thinking, my God, this guy has incredible work ethic. And then working on a construction site with him later. And my dad's one of the few people who could work me under the table. And I'm a hardworking guy. And then my mom, working 2, 3 jobs and whatnot. And so I saw what it was like to work a job, and I wanted an opportunity to try to own something, build a business like my dad has done now. My dad runs a race company called Troy's California Trail Runs, but I wanted to build something. And my business mentor was my father-in-law at the time, a man named Scott Meeker. And he told me, hey, you should get into real estate. You've got a great personality. You're good with people. You're great with, numbers and, calculating things and figuring things out. He says, it's basically sales and it's service, and you're good with that anyway. And I had my ankle reconstructed and fused in the Marine Corps. So I needed to do something different. I couldn't really depend on my body. And so I jumped into real estate. I made over $30,000 in my second month in real estate, which was more than I made the year prior getting shot at in Afghanistan. And in that first year, I made about $120,000, started a team. 100% of the people that stuck it out with my team were making over $100,000 a year. And, it was wonderful and it was beautiful, but I kept just building and building and building because that's what the world around you encourages you to do. And it's not something that caused me a lot of joy. In fact, it was burning me out. It was too much. And eventually all of that trauma from war, from a violent childhood, from, a business world that will eat you alive, put me to a point to where I couldn't take it anymore with business. And I checked myself into the VA mental facility in February of 2018 and, to start my post-traumatic growth journey.
Let's take that for a minute, your post-traumatic growth journey. And I love that term because we all know about post-traumatic stress, which is something that people experience in war situations as well as in other situations in life. But to kind of reframe something and take that stress that you were under, that trauma that you were under in the military, in life, and then kind of reframe it into post-traumatic growth takes you, on a different path. Take a minute or two, if you don't mind, and just share that with people, because I think that's a powerful message for people to hear.
Sure. We focus a lot on PTSD, the idea that we have been traumatized. And that, of course, is obvious.